Hey everybody, we're back with Fallout 76, and we are on the Death Knight character again. I did get him to level 50, so I can use the Tenderizer. And I also got All Rise. Yeah. Don't let Captain Noob see you using All Rise, he'll freak out. I remember he used to do that. But yeah, I have, 755 script on this character, which I did not realize. We're just gonna go in here, give it to Murga, see if we get anything good. This character's melee. However, I do want to try and get some armor too. If I get anything that you want, like if you have a bloodied build, and I'm gonna try and get like maybe one bloodied or one weapon. If it happens to be bloodied, someone else can have it. So yeah. Yeah. If you want that bloodied weapon, tell me. It's first weapon, bloodied melee weapon. Not really my thing to go off, but yeah, get some armor. Assassin's kind of useless. Let's go for... That's kind of useless. I'm not going to do any more ranged weapons. Let's go for another melee. Oh, there we go. A level 45 Furious Shovel. A genius. Just amazing. Chameleon wood armor. No, thank you. Nah. A vampire shovel. Interesting. Hey, scout armor. Go for more armor. There we go. Oh, I don't have any more of that. Go for a 2-star melee weapon. Suppressor's pickaxe. Alright, well, most of those are useless. Some of them are okay. I did not know you could get level 45 shovels. A Furious Shovel and a Vampire's Shovel with faster swing speed, and that's an interesting weapon right there. So yeah, we shall put Assassin's Armor is useless for me. I'll keep that in case anybody wants it. It is bloody. It doesn't have the best secondary effects. I think you want, like, swing speed, right? Get rid of that. Oh, can't get rid of that. Well, I can't get rid of some of these, so we did get a little bit more points. We can get a 2-star melee weapon. Let's go. A Zealot's Sledgehammer. Not that great. Alright, well... I don't think I'm overcumbered now. So yeah, I'll just go back to my camp. If you want anything, just tell me in the comment section. I mean, I'm gonna keep the armor, because I need armor, regular armor on this character. I'm still wearing the level 25 Garb of Mysteries, because I just got this character to 50 last night. Or 51, I think. 51, yeah. I haven't even finished the Raider quest line. I was off doing other things. Gonna put that on. Put that on. Well, it's something. We'll wear, I don't know. Oh no, this character's gonna be in power armor nearly 24/7, so what I'm actually wearing underneath doesn't matter. Oh, sorry I like yesterday's video about the imposter sheep squatch thing. I kind of freaked out on people. I mean, I don't know. When people aren't doing things like they're supposed to be doing to complete like something important that you get a reward from, or needs people to actually know what they're doing, and they're not doing it, or they don't know what they're doing, it kind of annoys me a lot. It's get the pylons, and no one was getting the pylons, and that annoyed me a lot. Well, I don't know how much I'm gonna be on this character. I'm not. I'm gonna get off this character now. I'm gonna go on the other character, the main one, because I want to test something out. Person who watches my videos gave me a pretty cool weapon. It's not really spec'd for it, but on this character, but I feel it could be useful. It's should have fairly high DPS. Oh, and there's a new thing from the Vault. So they're gonna have test servers for Wastelanders, only for the PC version though. So you guys on PC are pretty lucky or unlucky that you have to. It's basically you're gonna be used to test everything for basically the console players. Just kind of funny in a way. Yeah, because the PC version is a lot more messed up than the console version. Like, people always report crashes and stuff, and apparently the Strangleheart power armor, it messes up AMD CPUs. I think it's AMD CPUs. Yeah, someone gave me this. Or a person who watches the videos gives me this. Berserker's rate of fire light machine gun, which should have better DPS than the other Berserker's light machine gun I have, which doesn't really have too good of stats. I mean, it has faster faster reload. It's in here. Yeah, it's oh, not that. This one. This is faster reload and VATS hit chance, which I don't know who's using a light machine gun in VATS, but okay. So yeah, I want to test this out. Should have pretty high DPS, even though I'm not spec'd. Oh, and something interesting. It's light machine gun does not work with ballistic block. 70. Okay, I know I'm kind of gonna waste this ballistic block, but here, 72. 72. It doesn't increase it, but it does work on the Gauss rifle. Every other weapon gets increased, you know. I mean, that's 571 damage there. The instigating dragon's doing 714 damage, and then double that. Like, the light machine gun does not work with ballistic block. It does, however, work with Psycho, I think. Oh no, it goes down. Because I forgot. Psycho gives you damage resistance. Yeah, so technically you lose damage for using Psycho with this weapon. And all weapons. Which is weird, because I've just increased the damage and I've decreased it. Yeah, so that... Interesting. That's an interesting effect. Where you... Or a downside of Berserkers. You can't use Psycho with ballistic block. Because you actually get less damage. I mean, I guess you're kind of mediating it out, but...
Everyone appears to have died.
So yeah, for 2 minutes we're gonna have a little bit less damage.
Error. Cheer level.
Should we fight? Let's test this on a Scorch Beast. Oh wait, I have no healing items. Well, hope it kills it faster than it can kill me. Because I'm not quitting this video. Or doing this. Oh, why isn't it reloaded? Jesus. Go away. It blows through ammo. That works pretty fine in VATS. It fires too fast for like the game to register that you're using VATS. If you notice, my AP barely went down. Oh wow, that perk actually worked. Oh no, I do have Stimpaks. I forgot I farmed a bit. Ah, can't see. You land already? There you go. Land. Why is there no Dragon Rend in this game? Please, give me Dragon Rend so I can just force them to land. Like, I know you can break their limbs and stuff, and that will make them land, but... meh. It's just missed with a critical. Land. Land. There's plenty of room for you to land. Are you going to land? There you go. And a fresh reload. Ow. Why did it switch to the revolver? And not... Pretty sure I was not using the revolver last. Okay. Well, that could have went better. Didn't die, but I used too many stimpaks in my opinion. Game needs a Dragon Rend. There should just be a perk card. Like, just Scorch Beast Rend. Whenever you shoot a Scorch Beast with a weapon, it should bring it down. The Harpoon Gun should bring it down. Like, the Harpoon Gun would be... that would bring such utility to the Harpoon Gun. Like, if you shot a Scorch Beast with a Harpoon Gun, it forces it to land. That would be... oh, that'd be great. See, that would be great. Because, you know, that, like, Scorch Beasts would be so easy to kill if they weren't just flying. Like, I mean, yes, I know you bloodied builds and stuff can kill them in a matter of seconds. Or moments, really, and some can even one-shot them. But... still, it's... give me Dragon Rend. It would fix it. It would fix fighting them a lot. It would fix fighting the Queen a lot. Because, you know...
Attempt to acquire a Christmas tree has failed. Reason.
I don't know if this guy's gonna go away. Like, how long does this bot stay? Right, because, when I moved my base on the, Death Knight character, I can't place this anymore. However, if you just don't get rid of him, it seems like you keep him forever. Like, well, I guess that's kind of true for a lot of things. Like, you can't place stuff on this... you can't place stuff like I did here on here anymore. Like, you can't put that there. You can't put stuff on the porch here anymore. You can't... yeah. So this house, like, you can't really build on it anymore. I mean, you sort of can. But, like, you can't place things where I have them. Anymore. But I did it before. It was some patch last year. It's just like, you just can't place stuff on that house anymore. But yet, if I had my camp there, and it just, they never moved it. Never made me move, they just kind of prevented new people from building there. Because I'm lazy, and I don't feel like actually building a house. And having to repair it. Because, you know, almost all of my camp budget, as you can see, is dedicated to crops. Because now I don't need like, people complain about food, and they're like, oh, I need the refrigerator. And there was this big discussion about the refrigerator, and if it's useful or not. I'm like, just plant tons of crops, then you never need food again. You just make tons of razor grain and corn soup, and it's just like, oh, look, you're good forever. Oh, hello. This person coming to look at some stuff. I got 2 weapons for sale. It's I forget what I have for sale. Oh yeah, an instigating explosive revolver and a 2-shot 25% faster rate of fire pump action. I sold them, I think they're relatively cheap. Oh, nope, he's not trying to buy stuff. And I have the blight. One disease core. Here, thank you. I could use some food to get my health up. Oh wait, I do have Scorched Beast. I got Scorched Beast stuff I can cook.
Subroutine. Failed to launch. Likely gone.
Should I put Super Duper on? Let's put Super Duper on. Just try to get double of stuff.
Oh.
Super Duper 3 or 2 star? Oh, 3. Whoops. I can put... Oh, what was it? Grim Reaper Sprint back on. All food is... Oh, there we go. There's Super Duper activating. And that's about it. Wood priming. I also complained about prime ammo yesterday, and that really. Why are you attacking my Santacron? Go away. A little bit overkill, but it's fine.
With a Rudolph nose failure case features.
I wonder if Bethesda knows that ballistic block doesn't work on the light machine gun. But yeah, I think the person for this, it's good. It's better than the one I had. Yeah, I can't complain about something that gives amazing DPS. Well, not amazing, but yeah, amazing for a Berserker. If I was more spec for it, it would be doing like a lot more DPS. Because the only thing improving its damage are Berserkers, technically Tenderizers was, and Bloody Mess. I do have some Heavy Gunner perks. I got Heavy Gunner, Heavy Gunner, Heavy Gunner, which is 2, 2, 2, and 2. Which would raise it up to 105, which that's pretty good. Except I'd be overcumbered because I'm not... You know, it's not a real Heavy Gunner build. Chandelier, Traveling Pharmacy, and... Blocker. Oh wow, someone actually took that. Nobody ever takes that. No. Oh, and someone actually took Spruce Knob. Oh, no one ever takes Spruce Knob either. Is it just people taking ones that nobody ever takes? Yeah, people take that one. People take that one. That one doesn't get taken because you get attacked by Scorch Beast. Some people will take it, but I never... There's a lot of workshops that I just don't take. I try to stick to the left part of the map because I just don't want to deal with high-level enemies, usually. I'm gonna do that daily quest. Let's try to get some script. Yeah, a lot of people I never really see people doing the daily quest. It's like every daily quest now gives script. So you can get, a good amount of script past just, trading in legendary items just by doing all the daily quests.
For the moment, it seems that all is quiet and still. But we can be deceived.
supply drop requisition. There we go. I always like getting those. You don't see a lot of high-level players going for the supply drops, but I think they're neat to get parts for rare weapons. Because I think, like, any weapon can spawn in the supply drop. And so I try to get them to... I usually try to use them to get radium rifles. Because radium rifles are hard to get parts for. Because for some reason, radium rifle parts are, like,
Helmet parts have been
broken to where you don't... Wow, why did that do so little damage? Like, radium rifle parts are for some reason stupidly hard to get, no matter how many you scrap. I don't know why. Maybe Bethesda thinks it's a god weapon, when it's really not that great right now. Like, the radium rifle is good, but it's kind of worse than the handmade and the combat, and especially since the fixer is in game. Sure, you get that extra radiation damage, but not much takes radiation damage in this game. I mean, sure, when they add Wastelander, it's probably going to be humans to fight, and that's going to be the main reason to use, you know, radiation-based weapons. But even then, are these radium-based weapons or radiation-based weapons going to be that useful compared to this shooting them with bloody junkies or berserkers weapon, or instigating? Like, yeah, that's one thing that's gonna be weird, is build balance with new NPCs. I talked about this a bit before with power creep, right? But if something is way too weak... Oh, sorry about that weird skip there. The Elgato crashed, which doesn't usually happen. So I'm gonna have to edit those together, or these two parts together. Reload. Yeah, the vape cannon. Oh no. Just... what was I talking about? Oh. It was... like, how are they gonna do NPCs with how the builds work now and how, like, how much damage we can get out of them? Like, I was mentioning the bloody stealth melee weapons. Those, especially the meat hook, like the fist weapons, those can get crazy amounts of damage. Like, what'd that one guy hit the Scorched Beast Queen for? Like, 40k? 40k damage. Like, I think he two-shotted the Scorched Beast Queen with that. I don't know. It's just, how are they gonna add humans? Are they gonna add, like, they're either gonna have to make humans have so much health that to some builds they're just gonna be, you know, bullet sponges, or they're gonna be so pathetically weak that people are gonna get, that people with, you know, the higher builds, higher damage builds are gonna be, you know, they're gonna get bored of them, fighting them real easily because they'll just die in one hit. So they're either gonna need a lot of rebalancing, in my opinion. Really every effect. I mean, a lot of the legendary effects need rebalancing and how they work, and some don't work, and yeah. I don't know. It's just a lot's going to need. Yeah. Oh, there's a horde. Didn't even realize. I like that picture. I don't know, he was just standing there. Like, he wasn't dead. The behemoth was just standing there, and I just, you know, went right next to him. And he just stood there. I wasn't stealthing at all. And that Scorch just got no clip on. She just went to the ground. Do genders matter whenever you're Scorched? Like, are you still... Oh, he's level 1. I don't care, you could have it. It was a level 1. That was weird. It was a level 1 Scorch, but like, whenever you turn Scorched, right? Like, that's a female? I don't know. Like, do genders still matter whenever you're Scorched? Like, because it still matters with male and female ghouls, right? I mean, you don't see any That's a weird thing. You don't see any female feral ghouls. Or at least body style. Like, they might be said to be female, but the body styles aren't different. Versus regular ghouls, which there's a clear distinction between male and female. See, like, that's a female. You can tell because of the... I think? Yeah, it's a female. I don't know. It's weird. Bethesda... I'd really love Bethesda to make, what is it? A book about all the creatures. I was trying to think of a zoology book, I guess, or a biology book about all the creatures in the Fallout universe. Because Activision Blizzard always did that with World of Warcraft. Like, I have several books on World of Warcraft that just list all the creatures in the game, or at least as many as you could fit in a book, up to a certain date. But it gives a little history, like here, World of Warcraft: The Ultimate Visual Guide. Let's open this page up in this book. Here. It's about the elves here. Here. Fandral Staghelm. It tells his titles, his status, his affiliation, his relatives. It gives a little description, gives some nice artwork. This book has a lot of nice art. Mainly because World of Warcraft has very skimpy outfits. For both male and female. Like there are females in lots of armor, there are females in little armor, there are males in lots of armor, there's males in little armor, so... I was flipping through there, opened up to a page or two where a blood elf was fighting a night elf, and it's like, oh, it looks like a pinup poster. I got another World of Warcraft one that just has, like, in-game models. It just shows what they look like. Ah, someone took that? What's with today? Been people taking weird workshops. Next thing you know, someone's gonna actually take this one. I mean, I take that one because I started taking that one because I thought the food from there could be used to make other food, because there are certain special workshops. This one generates food. This one will generate food. This one, I think, generates ore. Natural, like, it has, like, a little thing that will generate ore. All types of ore. And this one generates ammo. There's certain workshops that are unique. Oh, and all the power plants will generate fusion cores. And the landfills will have junk spots. So everyone's kind of unique. Some of them are kind of the samey. Like, this is another one nobody takes, because it gives lead and aluminum, but it only has, like, one spot for it, so it's kind of, like, worthless compared to that one. And I think this place? Yeah, that gives aluminum as well, so... I don't know. Just life. Just things. Well, I'm gonna end it here. Didn't really do that much in this, but... If you want any of those weapons on the main character, just tell me. I don't think any of them were particularly amazing, but yeah.